Y&R Spoilers reveal Devon Winters' world is suddenly shaken up when he realizes that his closest friend and ally in legal cases, Amanda Sinclair, is no longer the person he thought. Amanda's return to town after a long absence is not only the return of a talented lawyer but also a big shock to the Winters family. Amanda, now, is no longer the fair lawyer of the family, but has officially become the legal representative of Aristotle Dumas, a powerful billionaire and ambitious competitor of Chancellor-Winters. This return not only disrupts the feelings between Amanda and the Winters family but also puts their careers in a relentless struggle. When Amanda accepts to be Dumas' lawyer, everyone is not only shocked by this decision, but also does not understand the reason behind it. Although Amanda explains that she is only acting ethically, helping Dumas rebuild his business empire, skepticism still lingers in the air. Lily and Nate, facing a huge challenge. Lily Winters and Nate Hastings, co-founders of Chancellor-Winters with Devon, are unnerved by Amanda's decision. Lily has always considered Amanda a friend, and their close relationship has made it difficult for her to cope with this betrayal. Lily feels like a slap in the face when she realizes that Amanda, whom she has always trusted, is now siding with one of the family's biggest rivals. Nate, meanwhile, who has always had a long-term vision and is determined to protect his career, is confused by Amanda's decision. He understands that Amanda is not just a lawyer, but also a sharp strategist. Nate fears that Amanda's tactics against Dumas could threaten not only their power in the company, but also the strong personal relationships he has built over the years. Devon confronts Amanda. Devon, heartbroken by this betrayal, cannot understand why Amanda would choose to side with Dumas, whom he has always considered an enemy in every aspect of business. They were once friends, even partners on several important projects, but now Devon feels like his world has collapsed when he discovers that Amanda has been secretly working for the enemy. What was once a dream relationship has become a tense and conflicted confrontation. Devon feels not only betrayed professionally, but also hurt emotionally when he realizes that the woman he once trusted and loved is siding with someone he cannot tolerate. He tries to reason with Amanda, but to no avail. Amanda's silence and careful approach to the confrontation make Devon feel like he's being left out of the picture. The confrontation with Abby. While Devon's confrontation with Amanda was a battle of power and loyalty, Amanda's confrontation with Abby Newman is a completely different story. Abby, who has always been known for her subtle business strategies, cannot stand Amanda's presence at Chancellor-Winters. For Abby, Amanda's return is not just a matter of work, but also of pride. She cannot let Amanda, with her sharp diplomacy and extensive connections, undermine her position within the Newman family and their entire business system. Abby will not sit idly by and watch Amanda continue to rise without a countermeasure. But with the strategies Amanda has applied to Dumas, the power struggle between these two women will not be easy. The situation is getting more and more tense, and everyone realizes that no one is the winner in this fight. Although Amanda appears to be a professional, holding firm to her professional principles, deep down, she is still a scheming and ambitious woman. Amanda understands that becoming Dumas' lawyer is not just a job, but also a long-term strategy for her to rebuild her position in the world of power. She not only wants to win this battle, but also wants to affirm that, no matter who she is with, Amanda can always control the situation and bring advantages to herself. But is Amanda's choice the right decision? While Amanda continues to engage in this battle, she also faces uncomfortable questions from close friends. Will she really return to the Winters family once again, or will she continue to be deeply involved in the endless power struggle? No one could have predicted that Amanda Sinclair's return would bring such a shock. After a long absence from Genoa City, the girl who was once a close friend and an indispensable part of the Winters family's legal strategies, now returns in a completely new role. Amanda is not just returning as a lawyer, but she is accepted to represent Aristotle Dumas, an ambitious billionaire and Chancellor-Winters' direct business rival. Not only does she once again enter a world of power struggles, but she also becomes a potential threat to everything the Winters family has worked so hard to build. When Amanda appears at the firm, the shock she brings not only stuns Devon, Lily, and Nate, but also leaves the entire Winters family facing an uncertain future. This is not just a game of strategy, but a battle between loyalty and ambition. Amanda's surprising return. When Amanda left Genoa City, no one could have imagined that she would return in a completely different position. She did not return as the Winters family's companion during their difficult years, but as Aristotle Dumas's lawyer, who had become a serious threat to Devon's career. Amanda was the one who knew the secrets and business strategies of Chancellor-Winters best, and her siding with Dumas left everyone on the edge of their seats. When Devon discovered this truth, shock was evident on his face. Amanda, the person he had trusted implicitly, the person with whom he had shared his dreams and corporate strategies, was now siding with the enemy? The feeling of betrayal was one of the greatest shocks Devon had ever faced. His relationship with Amanda was not just a passing fling, but a deep bond, both professional and emotional. Amanda's departure when she decided to leave town left a deep wound in Devon's heart, but now that she's back, the shock is even harder to overcome. Although Amanda denies any accusations of having any ulterior motives for Dumas, what she is helping Dumas do in his fight with Chancellor-Winters is having far-reaching effects. She's not just a lawyer. Amanda is involved in dangerous power plays, strategic intrigues that could tear apart everything the Winters family has worked so hard to build. Confrontation with Abby and the strategic forces. One of the most thrilling elements of this story is the confrontation between Amanda and Abby Newman, who has always held a strong position in the Newman family as well as in Chancellor-Winters' business strategies. Abby, with her determined nature and relentless pursuit of protecting the company, cannot stand idly by when someone like Amanda turns around and joins hands with her family's enemies. The relationship between Abby and Amanda is not simply a personal confrontation, but a battle between two ambitious business empires. Abby knows that no enemy is more formidable when they possess all the information about the other's weaknesses. Amanda, with the secrets she has, can make this war cost Abby and the Newman family dearly. Although she doesn't want to admit it, Abby realizes that Amanda is the trump card that Dumas can use to control the entire market that Chancellor-Winters is occupying. With Amanda entering this world of power, she not only faces difficult questions about her loyalty, but also has to stand firm against challenges from her former friends and colleagues. As a lawyer, Amanda knows she can do no wrong if she wants to maintain her reputation in the legal world. However, in her role as Dumas' representative, she is forced to weigh her professional ethics against the strategic intrigues that Dumas demands. Love and betrayal. Devon feels as if everything is falling apart around him. When Amanda returns, she not only leaves him feeling betrayed professionally, but also emotionally. Their relationship was once so deep, but now, it seems to be broken by the very strategies Amanda is helping Dumas execute. Devon cannot understand why Amanda would return to a powerful opponent like Dumas, someone he cannot consider a friend, someone who always tries to overwhelm Chancellor-Winters. Every time Devon faces Amanda, his heart aches. The feelings are never easy to let go. The sense of loss comes not only from her departure, but also from the change in how she views life and work. Amanda's presence is like an open wound, forcing Devon to face feelings he never wanted to experience. Betrayal and the pain that only an ex can bring. But Amanda, despite the difficult circumstances, insists that she has not betrayed Dumas' trust. She will not reveal any information, and her goal is only to help Dumas rebuild his empire legally and strategically. However, the power plays she engages in could destroy everything the Winters family has worked so hard to build. And if so, will Amanda be the one to suffer the consequences? The story of Amanda, Devon, Lily, Nate, and Abby on The Young and the Restless is not just about the power struggle in business, but also about deep emotions, loyalties, and conflicting choices. Amanda's return as Aristotle Dumas's attorney is not only a shocking betrayal of Devon, but also a sign of big changes in the future of Chancellor-Winters. The relationship between Amanda and Devon is no longer simple, and the question is, can they overcome all barriers, or will this be the end of a dramatic chapter of love and career? The confrontation between Amanda Sinclair and Abby Newman Winters is sure to be one of the most memorable moments in The Young and the Restless history. The tension between these two powerful women has been simmering for a long time, but now, when Amanda returns as the lawyer for Aristotle Dumas, the Winters family's direct business rival, things will come to a head. And this battle will involve not only work but also deep personal conflicts, making every plot twist unpredictable and dramatic. When Amanda returns to Genoa City, no one can predict that she will side with Dumas. Devon, who once shared some of Amanda's closest moments, now faces an unimaginable betrayal. But this change not only disrupts their working relationship, but also puts Amanda in direct confrontation with Abby, who once won the battle for Devon and is now an integral part of the Winters family business empire. A conflicting personal relationship. Since Amanda and Devon began their relationship, Amanda and Abby's relationship has never been considered smooth. In fact, there has always been an underlying rivalry between the two women, not only in work but also in personal feelings. Abby, with all her confidence and strong business strategy, won the battle for Devon, a man for whom Amanda once had deep feelings. Although it seemed like the two shared intimate moments, when Amanda left Genoa City, things seemed to be at a standstill. Her return, when she decides to represent Aristotle Dumas, is a shock not only to Devon, but also to Abby. Abby, who marked a personal triumph by winning Devon, now faces a threat from the very woman she once considered a friend. And as one insider reveals, Amanda pushes all of Abby's buttons. This confrontation, while not entirely new, is sure to escalate as Amanda learns that she's fighting not just for her job but for a personal sense of justice. Not only is Abby offended that her old friend has turned against her, but she's also terrified that Amanda could shatter everything she's built with Devon. The battle at work. Amanda isn't one to give up easily. When she agreed to work for Dumas, she knew that she would be facing not only legal battles but also a battle for power in the business world. Dumas, with his boundless ambition, was looking to capture the market that Devon's Chancellor-Winters had worked so hard to build. And to do that, Dumas needed strategic cards, and Amanda was that card. With her knowledge and experience in the legal field, Amanda helped Dumas deploy sophisticated strategies to weaken Chancellor-Winters' position. Her representation of Dumas was a real threat to Devon and those close to him. Amanda's return was not only a personal battle but also a life-and-death struggle between two opposing business empires. But what made this confrontation more interesting than ever was the irreconcilable conflict between Amanda and Abby at work. Abby, with the determination and ingenuity of a business warrior, cannot stand idly by while Amanda ramps up this fight. As Amanda begins to use legal tactics to advance Dumas's power, Abby knows she must do everything she can to protect Chancellor-Winters and her family from her enemy. Abby will not let Amanda destroy everything she has built. The relationship between these two women will be decided not only in the boardroom, but also in tense battles of wits, deep strategies that only those involved can fully understand. With all that in mind, the confrontation between Amanda and Abby is sure to be one of the must-see moments on The Young and the Restless. When these two powerful women start to confront each other, all the emotions that have been bottled up for a long time will explode. The power plays that Amanda engages in will not only change her relationship with Abby, but will also cause the entire Winters family to face difficult questions. Abby and Amanda will have to face painful decisions, not only in work but also in love. Will Abby be able to keep the family business empire from the attacks of Amanda and Dumas? And can Amanda really defeat her old friend, not only in the business world but also in her personal life? This battle is not just about business strategies or personal interests, but a battle between two women, each with a strong determination to win. And all of us, the fans, can only sit back, waiting every moment to see if one will stand firm, or if both will be caught up in unforgiving power plays.